your size seals, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals. But I, for one, won't be falling for such a tall tale.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear! So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish? This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Morals never fed a hungry man, you know.
Owen has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
No better solution to the zombie problem. My word!
I am Stefan, your humble bard, here to serve your imagination.
I've spotted something interesting.
Dear me. Oh, how the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the seas. I walked the worlds.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Good luck out there, Hunter. Evil lurks
I
beyond
prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale. Trying to escape?
as a new penny. As good as a new penny. I need to dry off. Into the fray once more.
I can see the white light.
Good to have you back, Sauce Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
You got an eye for farm potatoes?
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more...
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed. Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old Tim.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap gold
Read a big cheese on your rope for the will and the good stuff.
So you're just hanging around again, are you? Waiting on that.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here. You and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right?
Nor me. Wealth is but vanity.
Oh, but I know you're just being bashful. I bet that in your heart of hearts, your eyes water with joy when you discover yet another treasure during your travels. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary.
delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap gold
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
You'll always stay menial with that attitude. Just what those trusted masters want.
You disagree with one another. But that proves you are firm-willed. That you have the minds of independence, not dependence. Admit, life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap gold
Careful now. You can still head for a more swirling saffrons, I dare say.
For the will and the good stuff.
I am a duke.
And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. Ah, the Fabulous... You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you.
Around again, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll bet you believe me, Dean.
Fresh heaven! Rooming for a fire!
Oh, you can speak that way to us. Well, you have to say it out of my eye. Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's End? They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellow. Of course, by now, work hard. Of course, of course.
Rather foolish to pass up on such a lucrative opportunity, don't you think? We must think of our own futures. The Order of Source Hunters will not provide for us forever.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green! Fresh heaven! Rooming for fire!
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes to the size of this fine almond bag.
Very well, have it your way.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
What's the undead glimmer in their moldy
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing. Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed. Malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
Come now, Alistair.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Oh, thank you to leave me be.
Stop right there. Until you've received the captain's permission to enter, this door doesn't exist. Got it?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Ah, pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
Oh, my good man. Drink, if you please.
Please do keep shouting.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old rat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to a...
He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair. Great!
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Thank the seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Can you spare a coin?
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more steadfast will I guard her. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he and what questions are those?
My, what a strong and
It is said, and this I have heard
My
from a
word!
Kunu Elba Kunu Elliot, who is said to have
Bravo!
considered
Yeehaw!
that the king had a great
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Have some pity.
Good to have you back, Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone. My task upon this earth is to protect the... You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch. I'm my own wizard, you know. And I don't intend to become anyone's
What have we here, then? The so-called Source Hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in God's above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar! Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not me. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you! Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion...
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Virius. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to...
The beast speaks? So you've half a brain behind that feral maul, have you?
Pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? Like the maul, I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.